360 today. Smart Communications, the Philippines' #1 mobile phone company. The judges for this bout are Lisa Giampa, Adelaide Bird, and Ricardo Ocasio. The referee, Tony Weeks. Introducing first in the blue corner. He steps in wearing white trimmed in blue. He weighed in officially at 140 pounds. As a professional, he enters the ring with 15 victories against 1 defeat, 1 draw, and 8 of his victories coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Azusa, California, Aris El Azul Azteca Ambriz. His opponent across the ring in the red corner, wearing blue trimmed in silver. He weighed in officially at 139 pounds. He enters the ring an undefeated fighter with 15 professional victories. 10 of those victories coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Charlesburg, Canada, Pier-Olivier Cote.
Okay, gentlemen, you both received your instructions. Okay, right here is good, anything below that's low. Right here is good, anything below is low. I want a good, clean fight. Obey my commands at all times, above all, protect yourselves at all times. Let's go. Ricardo.
Tony Weeks, the referee, and we're going to go 8 rounds in this fight, and I'm looking for a competitive fight here.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. They have the great matchup in terms of their records, with one guy 15-1, one guy 15-0. Cote, as I mentioned, is a guy that they really wanted to showcase here on this card, Barry, even though it's on the deep undercard and before the pay-per-view portion, because they feel that there's some real potential with Cote. Carl Moretti, a guy who, of course, an executive with Top Rank, has a real eye for talent, and he spotted Cote, and he wanted him here for the show.
And he put him in there against a tough guy, and you like to see that.
Aris Ambriz.
Good right hand from Cote. I think that got Ambriz's attention.
Well, and it didn't take him long to get his attention. Less than 30 seconds into the fight. Cote very quick-handed from what we hear, with good power.
Well, you saw him bring that right hand right behind the left. So far exactly as advertised. And again, that right hand, and he took a right hand from Ambriz.
Ambriz is going to have to get his respect here, Barry, very quickly, because Cote is coming out looking to make an impression.
And is doing that. Again, a very quick 2-punch combination a moment ago. And already a little bit of swelling on the cheek of Ambriz.
Second fight for Cote this year. He took out Michael Lozada, a guy with a 37-7 record, Barry, in 1 round in his last fight.
Well, there's nothing not to like so far from what we've seen of Cote. Very balanced, very quick-handed. Seems to have some pop in that right hand. Again, he slipped the right hand in.
Stop. Let him up, let him go.
And really, for the most part, has not allowed Ambriz to get off.
Already has won a minor title up in Canada, a Canadian super featherweight championship.
No. Stop.
Far more than that, though.
No, don't do that.
Like the way he gets around. I don't like that his elbows are so widespread down at the bottom of his defensive stance. He's got his hands together near his face. His elbows, though, are pretty widespread down at the bottom of that. Could leave the middle of his body open.
Dug a good body shot right there to Ambriz.
Ambriz feeling, I think, a little more comfortable, though, than he was in the first half minute, where he was really taken by surprise, I think, by the quickness of Cote.
Ambriz missing with an overhand right. Here's a good example. Cote missed with the right, but came back with the left. He doesn't get off balance. Ah! Well, an impressive first round, I thought, from the Canadian.
Parce que le gars, faut qu'on. Tu sais, il s'attend vraiment que on s'attend vraiment que t'as un gros gun, là. OK? Il sait que t'as un gros gun, là. Fait que si tu fais croire que t'en as pas un petit peu, ça va être correct. All right? Utilise ça.
As long as your hands are up, you're going to be fine. Remember, the first couple rounds you got to box and stuff to be smart. Then we're going to try to put something together. Right? So let's try to work your body a little bit. All right? Let's not be careless. Under control. Keep up.
Let's punch it together, people.
Keep that chin down.
Clean up that water for me.
So we come to round two. Cote in the blue trunks and Ambriz in white.
I was impressed by Cote's readiness to fight in round one, Barry, and not appearing in any way jittery, nervous about the fact that he was making this appearance here in the United States, his first appearance in the United States. All of his fights have been in Canada, usually either in Montreal or in Quebec City.
And Montreal becoming quite the boxing capital these days.
More and more, we're seeing big fights and very good fighters come out of Canada.
Yeah.
The last few years, definitely.
No, he looks very poised.
Ambriz has a pretty good edge in height and reach here. It looks more pronounced than what we showed on our tail of the tape. And I don't think he's using it, Barry. He's not using a jab there he finally comes out with it to try to keep Cote off. I think he's going to need that.
Oh, again, a brilliant right hand. And another one right behind it, and that backs Ambriz into a corner. He's hurt. Good body shot as well, and now he covers up. I think he's still a little bit stung. I tell you, that right hand comes quickly, and he really pronates it. There was a left hand.
Yeah, and he doesn't need to follow, because it's so quick, Barry, he doesn't need to follow a jab. He's throwing and hurting with right hand.
And he wisely, in that last floor, came with a body shot at the end of it. There's another good body shot. Tony Weeks says, keep it up. Good right hand again. It is quick and it is powerful.
Stop.
Let him go.
Cote gives fighters a double-edged sword to have to go against, Barry, because he's not only quick, but you can see he's got some pop in those punches.
He really cranks that right hand. Swelling now under the eye of Ambriz. And that's strictly from the right hand of Cote.
But this is
Stop.
and the press, the boxing writers, they show up early in these cards, Barry, to see something like this, to see the guy to keep an eye on. It's pretty clear here that Pier-Olivier Cote is a guy to keep your eye on.
Yeah, this guy's serious. And I'll tell you, there's a lot of attractive fights in those lighter weight divisions. Featherweight, junior lightweight, lightweight. Right now, let's take it back upstairs to Jaime Moto. Jaime.
Well, gentlemen, I'm just right behind you. And let me tell you, the anticipation for tonight's main event between Manny Pacquiao and Sugar Shane Mosley has been incredible. A lot of it has to deal with the fact that Pacquiao hasn't fought in Las Vegas since November of 2009 when he beat Miguel Cotto and won the WBO welterweight title that he will be defending tonight against Mosley. And in the past year, Pacquiao has been very busy. Why? Because he is a congressman as well for his province of Sarangani in the Philippines. So he's had a lot on his plate for the last year. A lot of distractions as well for the last two fights against Joshua Clottey and Antonio Margarito. He fought at Cowboy Stadium in Dallas. But Now he's back in Las Vegas and ready to go tonight against Sugar Shane Mosley.
He
Guys,
is.
back to you.
Thank you, Jaime. And in fact, he had a little something to concern himself with just a little while ago. A car that he was in coming back from church, coming back here to the MGM, was in a little fender bender, minor accident. Nothing really happened to Manny, but of course there was a buzz around the arena here. Is he okay? And in fact he is. He says he's ready to go.
Everybody was. Manny was not driving, by the way, and he's ready. No injuries. He's ready for tonight.
This is round 3, and a fight that has been dominated by Pier-Olivier Cote.
No.
Only loss in the career of Aris Ambriz was a majority decision defeat to Jose Reynoso. So he's been hard to beat. So far, just that one loss, majority decision. But here tonight, Cote dominating him with speed, utilizing his speed.
He really is, and that right hand is just there. And there's a left and a right behind it. Down goes Ambriz.
4, 5, 6.
Just too fast.
Hey, come to me.
The punches are coming before Ambriz can react to them.
No, that's right. That caught him off balance as much as anything else. It was a left hand and then a right hand behind it.
Stop. Let him go.
Body shot, wicked body shot with the left hand. And again, a left hand, right hand quickly behind it.
Ambriz beginning to flinch now when that right starts to come before it even gets there. He was turning his head there and actually expecting it.
There was a double right hand.
It's like he knows it's coming, but he can't stop it. Cote getting a little fancy in here, some shoulder feints, got his left hand held down low, showing a lot of different moves. Jabbing from the waist. I've seen a few guys able to do that. Not a lot. Cote, Tommy Hearns used to do it. Roy Jones can do it. Hearns could do it because of the length of his arm. Jones, of course, because of the quickness, and that's what Cote has. He has incredible reflexes and quick hands.
That right hand is really quick, and it came again, just right over the guard of Ambriz. He could not react. Final seconds of round 3. This is an 8-round scheduled fight. And again, Cote continued to dominate, even more so in that round because of the knockdown.
All right, let's take a look at that round 3 action. And there you see the left hand followed by the right. And basically, Ambriz just can't react to it. It comes so fast. Look at that. He can't even get his hand up to slightly defend against it. Beautiful combination, left and the right. But he doesn't need to use it in combination so far.
Tout ce qu'on veut, là, c'est que t'aies du fun, tu gardes tes mains hautes. OK? Reste concentré à défensive parce que le gars, il veut t'emmener dans une bagarre un peu, là. Il commence à donner des coups de tête, il pousse.
C'est plus intelligent que ça. Tu marches, c'est toi qui as le contrôle du centre du ring. All right.
Mais jab plus, on pensait qu'on jab. Là, t'es trop.
That I could understand.
I could too. Yeah. I could even understand the plus part. Jab plus. I mean, lots of jabs.
Jab, jab, jab. Said by the fighter himself. But you know, the thing is, Barry, is he doesn't need. He did land the 1-2 there with that to score the knockdown, the left and then the right. But he has shown on a number of occasions in this fight he does not need to follow the jab with that right hand. It is so quick.
Yeah.
He can lead with it. That's a great weapon. If you can throw a right hand lead, and because you're so quick, you can get away with it. Because it's a dangerous punch to throw. If you miss, man, I mean, you are open.
Well, it is, and we've seen so many fighters countered and dropped when you leave that initial shot out there a little bit too long. There it is again. That's the other thing, gets it back quick, too.
And that's it. Toby Weeks is just going to call the fight.
You know what?
He just feels the kid is outclassed and he's going to stop it. And you see how happy Cote is.
Well, he should be. I thought a sensational performance, and I'm going to give a lot of props to Tony Weeks for stopping that fight. It was a non-competitive fight. That right hand was there anytime he wanted it.
All right. And Tony just feels, look, at this kid is outclassed and there's no way he can win. I'm going to stop it right here rather than have him really take a beating that's unnecessary, because we know what the outcome is going to be. And this young man that you're looking at right now, keep an eye on him, Pier-Olivier Cote. Let's take a look at those last few seconds, Barry, because pretty awesome. I mean, Cote, as you can see, holding that left hand down low, now brings it up. He's got a variety of moves and a lot of feints. There's that right hand, and Weeks has seen enough and says, that's it. This kid's just outclassed.
Yeah.
And that is a very impressive debut here in America. Wow.
I'll say. I mean, that right hand is a weapon. And it looks like he didn't throw the left hand a lot, but it looks like he's got a little pop in the left hand as well. Definitely someone to watch in the featherweight division. Let's take it to Lupe, make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, an accumulation of blows obligates referee Tony Weeks to step in and call a halt to this bout with an official time of 46 seconds of round number 3. Your winner, by way of technical knockout, Pier-Olivier Cote.
So there's your winner, and he runs his record to 16-0 with 11 knockouts, and tuck the name away in the back of your mind. In fact, you might even want to tuck it away in the forefront of your mind.
You better believe it. There's going to be guys immediately avoiding.
Exactly. Exactly. That's where you'll hear his name. I want no part of Pier-Olivier Cote. I mean, he did a tremendous job, and really it was never in doubt right from the opening bell. The first time he landed that right hand, there was a little bit of swelling, and you can see what the swelling became under the left eye of Ambriz. I mean, it was there right from the get-go.
The right hand throughout from the very beginning, just too quick for Ambriz to even react to. I was so impressed with what this kid had. There you see it following the jab. In this case, that time with a right hand lead. Very fast, pretty powerful as well. The combination of speed and power is going to be very tough. As you saw, that 1-2, the left hand, the greatest combination in all of boxing, followed by the right cross. And Cote threw it beautifully. And he's got, you know, Barry, he's just got a variety of moves. You see those shoulder feints he was doing? I mean, he can do a lot. And look how happy he was. Man, he was like, he's jacked.
Well, you know, you talked about first performance in the United States, and it's on the big stage, even though it's early in the evening, but it's on the card of a major fight. And I'll tell you, people are going to walk away. And all those writers you talked about who show up, they do that exactly for guys like this. Well, an emphatic start to our card here.
Yes, absolutely. This is just the preview show for what's going to be, of course, the great pay-per-view show tonight that we are going to see.
All right, as we move along, we're going to get a chance to see another very bright top-ranked prospect